What up, y'all? Welcome back. Today we got a cool bicep workout that we could do. You know, you could do this in any of the local gyms, hotel, wherever you are. If you're in the gym though, you could definitely try out these bicep exercises. Let's get right to it. The first exercise we have is chin-ups. You know, you want to make sure you have a supinated grip. Make sure that your hand is going underneath. So you want an underhand grip on the bar. And you're doing supinated pull-ups. Supinated pull-ups, bicep range of motion. You get under the bar, put your head, and get the work. Come up. Chin over the ball, come down, up, chin over the ball, come down, up, chin over the ball, come down. A perfect way to start, I would say you can do 5 sets of 10, and if you can't do 5 sets of 10, just trim it down to a weight that works for you. 5 sets of 10, you could do 3 sets of 5, however you want to do it. Just do something that's ideally and something that you can work with to really engage that bicep. We on to the next workout. The next exercise we have are cable curls. You know, for cable curls, you want to find the weight that works for you. Find the weight that you can move for repetitions. You don't want to just max out and get 1 rep and be done. You really want to tear the muscle fibers in the bicep. So find a weight that you can really get moving and get repetitions with. Once you find that weight, you get set. Make sure the bar is underneath. Make sure you don't engage your back, so you want to stay square. You want your back to be linear to your feet and your spine, right? And you just curl it. You know, curl it and curl the ball. And just make sure you're explosive on the way up. And take your time. Make sure you engage your core and brace your core. You don't want to engage other muscle groups. You only want to engage the muscle group of the bicep. You don't want to engage other muscle groups. Because once you get to leaning and throwing your body back or throwing your hips, the point of this exercise is to work the bicep. Once you work in the bicep, the hips, the shoulders, and all these other movements, because you're moving your body, it eliminates the effectiveness of the workout. Since we're already talking about muscle isolation, we're gonna do an isometric bicep curl. So for this one, all you need is a wall. You get your biceps, you get the weight. You want to make sure that you're in a 90-degree position, like a wall sit. You hold the bar out. Make sure your hands are 90 degrees. Put your back of your tricep and your elbows on the wall. Make sure they rest on the wall. So now the thing is, you want to come down, you want to curl up. Now in this exercise, the wall is helping with the isometric, so the wall helps to eliminate the movement or the engagements of other muscle groups that are not the biceps. You only want to work the biceps. See, so your body is less likely to swing. Your body is less likely to do any other movements other than just move that joint, move the elbow joint, and bring up the biceps. You just want to work the biceps. You don't want to work any other muscle group but the biceps. And this is the perfect exercise. You know, the wall is so helpful in this exercise. It helps to eliminate the movement of other muscles. Try that workout out. And we on to the next one. For the next exercise, we're going to do an eccentric movement. Now, eccentric means when you're deloading, which means when you're doing the opposite movement. So usually when you bicep curl, this is the concentric movement, when you curl. Now we're doing an eccentric movement. So the deloading is when you're going down. The deloading is when you're doing the movement that releases stress, that releases tension on the muscle. So now for this exercise, we're gonna enhance the stress and the tension of the muscle when it's really supposed to be deloading and releasing the tension of the muscle. So this time, what you wanna do is, since it's an eccentric movement and not concentric, you want to use your hand to pick the weight up. Now on the way down, you're going to use the muscle to slowly come down. A lot of people call these workouts negatives, but the proper term is eccentric movements. But either way, same thing. So you just slowly, you just engage your tension. You contract all the muscle fibers in the bicep. Most importantly, make sure that your elbow is on that hip. Because if the elbow's out here, you're going to be more likely to engage your shoulder movement. You see how your shoulder's going to start moving, and your hips. You're going to start moving your body. You don't want that. Same thing with the isometric. You want to make sure you can focus on that muscle group. Focus is key in these bicep exercises if you really want to see the results that you need. You come right here, you bring it up, come down slowly, contract. Try to hold it as long as you can. And do the same thing for the other side. You bring it up. Once you bring it up, slowly let the weight deload. Bring it up again. Slowly let the weight deload. These are eccentric movements. Now we're on to the next exercise. For this exercise, we're gonna do a full isometric. You know, isometric just means you hold the weight at one position and you're not moving at all. So you're putting stress on the muscle without any movement. Isometrics means little to no movement, and you're putting stress on the muscle. What you want to do is just hold it 90 degrees and just make sure your body is straight. Say my body is straight, make sure your body is straight and you're holding the weight. So you're gonna let all that tension, you're gonna let gravity do the work. Gravity is gonna do all of the work for your muscles. So you have to move or anything else to hold it. You can pick a time that works for you. I usually like to do 60 seconds and then relax and then come back and do it again for 3 sets. However you feel, whatever the case is, you want to make sure you hold the isometric movement, and it just puts a lot of stress and tension on the bicep. You want to make sure you're able to tear those muscle fibers. So when you take protein, the protein goes into those muscle fibers and your arms get bigger. That's been a quick tutorial on some bicep movements you could do. Just make sure you try them out at home, you know, get your biceps right, get your left bicep right. Just make sure whatever you do for one side, you do for the next, and get your arms right. You know, definitely stay fit, stay healthy, and it's free fitness. You know, follow me on Instagram, my Instagram right here. Definitely follow me and stay healthy, you know. I'm gonna catch y'all later.